Hi, how are you? Happy New Year to you and your family as well. I have been thinking about a message to share with you. And I remember about a year ago when we were in church and even the message that I've chosen by then that I'll be preaching and sharing with the congregation. We always have this optimism about what's coming next. It's like if things didn't work out well this year, we always have this hope that things can work better. We'll have a chance to work better this coming year. I think this is very popular, and I've been talking to different people from different nationalities, and it seems that this is a very common type of, I would say, habit or common culturally talking. And they all have this, okay, what didn't happen good this year will for sure happens this coming year. So I'm right now, it is about 8 o'clock, 8 p.m. in Texas time. And I'm thinking here, okay, technically we are in a new year. But majority of people consider New Year after midnight. So I think I have time to say something I'm thinking here. And what basically I want to encourage you and open your eyes in case you have not realized is what can happen this year, this coming year 2021, that makes us courageous and strong and probably optimistic, hopeful of new things. What should happen in order to make you believe like that? Probably some of you will be saying, well, Pastor, it's not what should happen, it's what should not happen. We had this year, 2020, a year full of uncertainties, many things that happened, especially this situation with the virus, and we're not away from the virus yet. So they talk about some vaccination, some stuff that's coming to help with the stopping of the virus, or at least the diminishing of the contamination. Well, for us Christians, I think what we should always keep in mind is this. God, what He has prepared for you and I this last year, He didn't stop. What He had prepared for us, well, I really believe if God is really sovereign in everything that He does, He probably delivered. It's very likely that He has delivered what He had prepared for us. What about this coming 2021? Has God prepared anything for us? I'm sure He has. Okay, how are we going to deal with that? Is that going to be something that we will like? It is something that we may don't like? I don't know. The only thing I know is this. Whatever comes, we need to be strong and courageous. And it brings to my mind that passage in chapter 1 of Joshua, when after the death of Moses, according to the Bible, tells us in here, verse 1, the servant of the Lord came to pass, this is Joshua saying, okay, that the Lord spoke to Joshua, the son of Nun, Moses' assistant, and saying, Moses, my servant, he is dead. Now therefore arise, go over this Jordan, and you and all these people to the land which I'm giving to them, the children of Israel. Now God is looking for someone else, Joshua, to be the one responsible for giving the message to the people of Israel. Verse 2 says that, verse 3 says, every place that the sole of your foot will tread upon, I have given you. In other words, God is telling him, I gave that land to you, but listen, you want the land? You need to advance. You need to go further on your mission. conquer the land. And you want to receive the land? Put your feet there. You want to be the one who conquer the land? Go and conquer what I have given to you. And basically, the Lord is telling them, the land is right there. I've been preparing this land for a long time, guys. Now it's time for you to go and take possession of the land that I have prepared for you. Verse 4 says, from the wilderness of this Lebanon, as far as the great river, the river Euphrates, all the land of the Hittites, and the great sea toward the going down of the sun, shall all of that be your territory. Verse 5 says, no man shall be able to stand before you all the days of your life. As I was with Moses, so I will be with you as well. I will not leave you nor forsake you. Verse 6, be strong and of good courage, for to this people you shall divide as an inheritance the land which I swore to their fathers to give them. Only be strong and very courageous, that you may observe to do according to all the law which Moses, my servant, commanded you. Do not turn from it to the right hand or to the left, that you may prosper wherever you go. And verse 8, the Lord says, this book of the law, referring to the Torah, this book of the law shall not depart from you, from your mouth. Specifically, it should not depart from your mouth. You should be able to quote. You should be able to preach. You should be able to say anytime you need. This book of the law should not depart from you. In other words, Joshua, you should be ready. You should be prepared to use the words of this book. And he says, but you should meditate in it day and night, that you may observe to do according to all is written in it. For then you will make your way prosperous, and then you will have good success. And all of us look for success. It's very common over there in my country, Brazil. People say, oh, I wish you happiness, success, a lot of money on your pocket. But the word success always comes as one of the wishes of a new year. And here, Lord is telling Joshua, you can be successful, but do what I'm asking. Keep the words of the law, the book of the law in your mouth, so you meditate every day. Don't depart from you. That's how we can get success. And in verse 9, once again, the Lord says, have I not commanded you? Be strong and of good courage. Do not be afraid, nor be dismayed, for the Lord your God is with you wherever you go. It's interesting that in 9 verses on the first chapter of Joshua, the Lord has said to him, don't be afraid, be strong and of good courage. The Lord has said 3 times. Isn't that interesting? Just 9 verses, the Lord has said, be strong and be courageous. It looks like the Lord is telling a message to Joshua. Joshua, there will be times when you're not going to feel comfortable. There will be times when you feel really frail. There will be times when you feel afraid. There will be times when you probably feel like you wanna die. But guess what, Joshua? Don't be afraid, because I will be with you wherever you go. Be strong and be courageous. And it reminds me in my mind a word of a very old worship song, be strong and courageous. And I'd like to share this song with you. I hope I still remember how to play that. But anyways, this is the message I'd like to give to you today. In this new year, I really wish you to be strong and courageous. Pastor, but if the year is not good, well, still be strong and courageous. But Pastor, what about if we don't get rid of the virus? Be strong and courageous. But Pastor, what about if more people die? Be strong and courageous. Pastor, what about if we need to close the church? Be strong and courageous. Pastor, what about if a lot of things happen that we have not been prepared for? Be strong and courageous. Pastor, I don't know what's going to happen in the future. Nobody knows, but be strong and courageous. This is the message that the Lord wants you to have today. So I invite you to be strong and courageous. I will invite you to be part of those who, even not knowing how the future will be, they know the one who knows the future. Yes, they know the one who knows the future. And I want to invite you to take courage, be strong, because the Lord will go with you wherever you go. Whatever you put your feet, He will be right there with you. The land is still right there to be conquered. There's a lot of things for you to do and say, my friends, but don't forget, be strong and courageous. May the Lord bless you. Strong. the Lord bless you. I know that sometimes you think that God, what He's doing, that He cannot or He's not stopping things to happen. But just remember, God is in the same place where He's always been. And His plans that you don't understand can definitely be a reason for you to be strong and take courage. May the Lord be with you in this new year. Blessings. I was just a few minutes ago speaking to you, and I was just recording the song, Be Strong and Take Courage. And I think I had to take that message to myself. And I don't want to take any word back from what I said in the video. But I just want to update you. I just received some news from my relatives in Brazil, and one of my cousins just had a heart attack and died. And you keep thinking, ask, where was God? I don't want to say much, but I want to sing this message. I hope we can get it. You are not a God created by human hands. You are not a God dependent on any mortal man. You are not a God in need of anything we can give by your plan. That's just the way it is. You are not a God created by human hands. You are not a God dependent on any mortal man. You are not a God in need of anything we can give by your plan. That's just the way it is. You are God alone from before time began. You are on your throne. You are God alone right now, in the good times and bad. You are on your throne. You are God alone. You're the only God whose power none can contain. You're the only God whose name and praise will never end. You're the only God who's worthy everything you can give. You are God, that is the way it is. You are God alone from before time began. You are on your throne. You are God alone. And right now, in the good times and bad, you are on your throne. You are God alone, unchanging. I'm sure that many of us, we end up the year asking the same question. What about God? That's it. He's God. And it's better for us to be dependent on Him, even when we don't understand. I want to update this message on the first one. Even when they don't understand, be strong and take courage. May the Lord bless you.